And we should be live regularly. Alright, so this was supposed to be live, but apparently we have issues with
technical difficulties, everybody.
technical difficulty. So for those who are hoping it was going to be live, it's going to be posted after we get them. I'm sorry. Next time I'm going to get this right. They're going to kill me, but I'll figure it out one way or another.
Yeah, maybe if we get through a year or so, you know.
We could have done Twitch, now that I think about it.
Ah, Twitch.
Let's do that next time.
Okay, we'll practice. We'll practice. Okay, so without further ado, people, you know who I am. I'm the one who...
No, we don't. Introduce yourself.
Alright, so... I am the pay admin for Asaka, Lukier, and mi amigo Jaime. I'm also a member of Nexus Core, which is the people who got me this crazy idea. This podcast is going to be that of female players, and we're going to talk about what it is like to be part of a female part of a TCG world. So without further ado, let me introduce you to several of our guests, and today we'll sign off with... None other than everybody's favorite idol, can have no fear.
Kourin Sama's here. Hello, everybody. I'm the admin that runs the Kourin Tatsunagi page, the leading Jewel Knight Salome page, the Pure Heart Jewel Knight Ashley page, the wonderful Top Idol Riviera page, and I'd like to introduce myself to you guys as also the admin for the Emmy page.
Yay!
Alright, and this one, she need no introduction. She is my favorite OTT player. She always been there when we need her. Everybody, say hello to...
Kumi, hi. I'm the admin of the Kumi page who's been very inactive, but that's slowly changing. I'm Asuka's favorite. Hi, guys.
And I would like to introduce everybody to... one of our international players. Hopefully the other will come soon. But she is the one who took the... You won UK, right?
Yeah, UK. Manchester.
Manchester. Okay, so UK, Manchester, and with her famous Kaguro deck, which I have to admit, a lot of people was impressed.
I'm not sure it's that famous, but if you say so, I'm very happy with that.
You're very famous among us, at least.
Yes.
Oh, really, am I? Oh.
Yeah, and one of our friends actually was like, "Oh my God, you got her!" He basically had to make a certain question just for you. So
yeah, he told me so. I was impressed because it's never happened to me before.
Don't give yourself more credit. Okay, so today we have a question sent in by you and by other page admins. So, are you guys ready?
Yes. And again, we're so sorry that's not live at the moment, but at least it's live in your hearts.
I'm sorry, people. Next time I'll make this more... It's a work in progress. First time, second time going to be much better after regular regionals, which is probably going to be towards winter break, so stay tuned for that one. So, our first question, if you guys are ready, come from everybody's favorite Go Paladin player, cute little Tayo. The page admin of the Tayo page, and he asks, when you go against new players, do you go all out or do you hold back a bit? So that way they won't be discouraged in playing the game. So I like to believe we all have faced new players or people who have been new to the game. So what do you guys do? Do you guys basically hold back or do you give them a push in the right direction? So starting off, anybody who want to go first?
No, I mean it depends. I guess what his behavior looks like. If he's a bit arrogant, like kid who's 9 or 10 but thinks he's the best at the game, I'll just like to show him what it takes to be a real player. If it's someone who's new and wants to learn, I'll just try to teach him and go easy on him. But if it's in like a big tournament like regionals, of course, I'll just go for it.
Okay, anybody else? Because I kind of share that same sentiment. No matter that, Go.
You're finishing your sentence.
Okay. Oh, okay. Because if an arrogant player, I am one to want to push them down a bit because it's like you don't know anything. You have not been here that long. If you're new to this and think you're gonna have the best deck, and you tell me like, oh, that's how not you play, I'd be like, okay, dude, got me a little bit pissed. I'm gonna have to teach you that it take more to this game than this thinking it. You're gonna have to prove to me that you can do with this. If they are new and they want to learn, of course I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna have to hold back and teach them how to play because you don't want to push somebody into getting discouraged at playing it. What do you think, Corin?
It is circumstantial, and I like that the whole question is just reminding me of Chrono and Luna. But it is circumstantial, and it depends. Like, is this person like new? Do they want to learn how to actually play the game correctly? And while you're teaching them, do you really want to pull off your combo move just to teach them the combo move? And be like, dang, I have this really great hand right now, and I want to play it against you. I shouldn't. Um, or are they just new, as in they're new to your area? If they're new to your area, then you should just go all out because they're just another card fighter like you.
Okay, not bad. Kumi.
Okay, so obviously, if they're new, you're gonna want to be gentle and break them in easy. But you have to push a little bit because it's incentive to improve.
Mm-hmm.
So don't scare them away, but it's all in moderation. But if it's someone that you're facing for the first time, just go ham on them. That's how I feel.
Okay. I think we all share the same sentiment. It didn't sound like that bit. But if it's like, do you think, okay, let me go into, I switch this in. Do you think that guys do hold back if they're teaching new girl players? Or do you think that they want to show off to the girl and try to push her? I mean,
I think that
showing off in the wrong sense.
depends on the guy.
I mean, usually, I don't know how it is in the US, but in France, they're definitely trying to show off. Like, you're a girl, you don't know anything about card games. Let me show you how to play. It's, yeah, I hate this type of behavior, but it's usually what you can face. Hopefully, they tend to know me in France, so I don't face it anymore, but it happens a lot in England, for example.
Okay, what do you think, Corin?
I think it depends, but my own recent experience that I'm shocked that I bothered, is that I don't know. So sometimes like there's also the type that don't want to even deal with me. But for me, I'm not sure if it's necessarily because I'm a girl or because I was new to the area.
Mm-hmm. All right, so yeah, okay. So next question come from Enrique Nunez Olmes. It was, what was the first reaction of male player at your locals? Okay. So for those who go to locals, or even with our main group, there was a reaction. I'm gonna kill him sometime for that reaction, but like, oh god dang it. But what was the reaction first time going to your locals and them seeing you? And I'll start this off. My locals, even back then when I was playing Yu-Gi-Oh, I was the only female, and this is true even nowadays that I'm still the only female player at there. I like, really, guys, you guys should like have more females, but okay. First time it felt like okay, they weren't trying to push it. Second time, alright. With our main group, it had happened like they assumed that whoever controlling a page, even if it's a female page, it's a boy and never a girl. And I got kind of pissed off. I like, really? Assume that some of the pages are controlled by girls too. Girls do play this game. I know that, and they say they're sorry for assuming, but yeah, it happened. So, what's your guys' experience?
I never personally had a problem. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, it's fine. Go.
I never had a problem. I was just seen as another player, so it just wasn't an issue. Go ahead, Josie.
Okay.
For me, the first time where I go somewhere, they're like, "Is your boyfriend playing here?" And of course not. My boyfriend is not even playing card games, so yeah, it's like you rely on your boyfriend. You can't be a player. You're just here for someone. Yeah, it's typical French reaction. But no, it's either that or they just look at you and just look back at the friends or just ignore you. Like, I don't know what she's doing here.
Okay. Get closer to the mic.
You sound really far away.
Yeah.
That should not be a thing happening. No, don't tell me I'm having mic issues now. Grab it.
Okay. Speak. Try to do
Okay.
speak a lot. There we go. There we go.
There we go.
There we
Why
go.
does Skype do that to me?
Skype issues. Cursey Skype.
Heck.
Anyway.
Okay. Well, sorry for being insensitive, so I can now make my joke again. Next time you just gotta hit him with a baguette.
Yeah, yes. Also, in France, everybody has a baguette. In the street, I mean, if you come to France, just look at everybody in the street, they will have baguettes.
Yeah, see, there you go. Instant weapon. Just hope that they're still enough.
Okay.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
No.
It's funny, cause Asuka, that reminded me. Now I'm thinking of when I was in the Yu-Gi-Oh card game side of things way back when, and I really didn't notice so much because sometimes with just having girl life, sometimes guys will be eager to interact.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm not sure if I'm seeing it as like they're trying. Sometimes they think like we don't know any better, so maybe they could use something against us, like, oh, we could trade cards and we end up with very improper trades and stuff, or that they'll just like play the games with us or like lend the decks just to play, or I don't know. Yeah, I was trying to remember from that, but when I went to my local area, I was late, very late, and it kind of sucked because I was like, I didn't know what was happening in the card shop. One that I'm friends with was like, well, everybody's downstairs, just go. And I was like, oh, okay. There's no sheet, anything. What? I go downstairs, and apparently, like, the rest of the players are like running it, and there's like this sheet that's next to the table where people playing Smash Brothers while everyone else was fighting. And I'm like, okay. That was very cramped. That was an awkward part.
Sorry.
That was the end of my thought.
Okay. I only played in like regionals and other stuff. Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah, I did tournaments. But with trading, I actually believe that I have to be on par with them. Like, I have to know what they know, so then I know what I'm getting the trade. Because in the past, I had got cheated out of trade by my own brother. During Pokemon days. During the Pokemon days.
Your own flesh and blood.
And my mom got mad at him too. He's like, damn. So yeah. But it was like, it taught me something. So I do like, okay, he taught me something to know what I'm trading, because it's a typical. You need to know.
So, you're gonna get ripped off in the future.
Right. So I never had issue with trading wise, because I try to keep on par with them.
I had another interesting thing. It's still on topic.
So no.
With the whole like, oh, so your boyfriend played the game, your boyfriend got you into the game, herp derp derp. It's funny. I got my boyfriend into the game. Still there.
Ha. Switch it around. Okay.
Regarding transactions and stuff, though, I had, I guess, a bad experience. I had pulled an SP Kukuri from the. No, that guy was actually fair. He was trying to like dwindle the price down though, and further down. No, I'm not budging. All the time, people are all like, "Oh, let's just push the price down more," and
The haggling.
I'm only gonna go down so much, and then somehow they intimidate me into getting what they want, and it's like, oh crap, great. I need to stop getting intimidated by people, and it's mostly dudes, and it sucks.
In France or where you have you ever had issue with trading?
Not playing Vanguard or any Bushier card game, but Yu-Gi-Oh! Because I was a former Yu-Gi-Oh! Player, as everybody pretty much.
I think everybody was.
Oh, this is the club here. The club here.
Because I was young and I was new to the game. They were trying to trade, like I don't even remember the like ultimate rare something for rare or even common cards. It was like trying to trade like 4 commons for an ultimate rare, of course. But no, I think that in Vanguard, or I mean in Bushiroad card games in general, they are a bit more honest. I mean, it's not because you're a woman they're going to try to rob or anything.
Mm-hmm. I think it depending if they. Okay, I'm going to call out all Yu-Gi-Oh players who are trying to get into Vanguard and trying to hype up stuff. Stop it. I pay for my cards for the cheapest price, and if because something is going to get support, do not buy out all of it. This is sell it back at triple price. You did that with Nightmare Doll Alice. I haven't forgiven you. But it's just like, don't bring that type of concept or thinking inside Vanguard, because I think Vanguard is all former Yu-Gi-Oh players, and we want it not to turn into Yu-Gi-Oh in a sense.
Yeah, exactly.
This is pure for us. Like, this is. We want nice things, so let us have nice things, please.
Exactly. Okay, so our next question comes from Atlas Novak. I know that name. Okay, so his question is, most of these are males. Well, okay. What is the most annoying or frustrating thing a male TCG player do when you play/interact with them, and how can it be fixed? I want a good one. Annoying thing. Who wants to go first with this? Because it's gonna take me a while.
I'll go first because I have a good one.
Okay, go for it.
Maybe it happened to you as well because you are female players. But what happens sometimes, not even once, but maybe 4 or 5 times, is that I was thinking. I wasn't actually playing, but just thinking, and the guy was staring at my breast.
Oh.
What?
Summers, so I had like a short thing. It wasn't shirt. I just you could see something okay because when you're sitting, if you
you had a little bit.
If you stare, it was very weird feeling because it wasn't focusing at all. It was on the game, it was focusing on something else.
Oh my god!
It's like, yeah. So apparently it didn't happen to you, but like 5 different guys in France, in England, because I lived in England. So I played a lot over there, and it's just so weird. You know how to react, like what to tell him, like, seeing where your eyes are going, or.
Oh no! What you say is that I'm attacking your Vanguard for 50K.
Yeah, you weren't counting, so I can tell what I want. Yeah.
Oh man! Oh wow!
I'm gonna keep that in mind if that ever happens to me.
Thank you. I never pay attention to that. So next time if I notice a guy not paying attention, I'll be like, okay, something is up. Wow. All right. But then that's not our fault. We should wear whatever we want to wear and not have the issue of guys being jerks. Because of
You
that.
just want to be like regular players. You don't want to be a female player, just a player among the others.
Right,
And
right. So how can it be fixed? Guys, don't be inappropriate. Alright.
don't be inappropriate.
You
Focus
should
on
know
your
that
own
you
character.
can't like outright stare at those.
It is not our fault. We can wear whatever we want. Okay, I mean, some things might be really too revealing. I have seen in anime them,
Oh my god.
but then we got fan service with that later on. Man, this episode. Oh,
You're referring to the Ibuki Sana episode. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Okay. But most annoying thing, I guess, when you see one guy being lenient towards other girls, and he not being lenient towards you, like
Oh.
you want them
Favoritism.
favoritism, yeah. And I have seen that at my school a bit, and I'm like, why are you going easy on them with me? You want to go out. I mean, you're actually taking your time to tell them things, but with me, you are not? Is it because you see me as a player and knowing that, hey, you can handle this, but I want to be, I don't want to call them out, but I want them to be, equal in some way. Like, don't help them. They should be learning on their own by now. You're going to count telling them how to play their deck, like Neo Nectars, then you should allow them to play that deck, and you should not tell them that the wrong move and stuff, because you're gonna enable them and not be better card fighters.
Unless they ask.
Can I go off of that now?
You can.
Go on.
Okay, so, like, from what you were saying, oh, they say, yeah, that's the wrong move, oh, that's the right move. To me, that's the most annoying freaking thing ever. You don't tell me what's the right move. I need to figure it out on my own. Don't tell me what is, what isn't. I want to do what I'm doing, so stop telling me. Oh, you're going to tell me, oh, that's 16K, that's 26K. I mean, sometimes it takes me to figure out the math, like, a little bit longer. But because of like math comprehension skills, but I can figure it out. Don't say, oh, that's this, that's that, or tell me that a card effect is wrong when I know it's right and I know how it works. Like, oh, there's someone I know that does this, and like sometimes the friends, when they know how to figure it out, let them do the freaking math. That drives me nuts. I can do the math, they can do the math. Just because it's another female, they're not dumb. Okay? Thanks. Sorry, I got angry there.
No. It's okay.
I'm
Kourin,
remembering Best Buy.
do you
I was
have to-
remembering Best Buy for the most part.
Oh my god.
But before I touch upon that, my experience was that they either didn't bother with you or they just stared at you while you were looking around trying to get your bearings. So that's it. But again with the favoritism stuff and how that reminded me of Best Buy was that I really did need help because I couldn't locate this one thing, and this is actually when I wanted to go buy my microphone, I think. And I couldn't locate them because like where they were supposed to be, they weren't there. So I was thinking maybe it was like listed in another site or something. So I'm trying to get this guy's help, and as I'm getting the help, well, he still didn't help me technically. He went over and flirted with these two like prettier girls. And so I was just like chatting them and helping them, and I'm like, you're helping me.
Okay, so in general, it's just the same thing that we all deal with, and it kind of corresponds with how we deal with it in card games in a sense too, huh?
Yeah, and it's just like it's like you shouldn't, if you're gonna treat people a certain way, you gotta kind of be consistent with it at the very least.
Okay, I'm going.
And I totally forgot where else I was gonna go with that. It's just like this is just too much.
I mean, I'm not getting at the guys. Maybe they did. Maybe the girl did ask them, "Hey, can you help me step by step?"
Oh yeah, there we go. There we go.
That's okay. That's okay. If somebody asks you for your help, then you should offer your help. But you should
not play the game for them.
Right. Right. And that one thing I like, well, everybody can play this game. Vanguard is not a hard game. My niece know how to play it, and she only 10 years old now. So it's a good game to teach and not that hard. But somebody should not be able to be already so many years playing this game and still need help. And if you figure out that, hey, somebody was helping this person all this time, well, you're like, oh, that makes sense. They enabled this person, now they can't play the game by themselves.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that weakens girl players a lot when guys think, oh, let me help you, instead of, I'll help you the right way. They do it the wrong way sometimes.
Yeah.
Especially if it's a new deck that they're just picking up.
That take a while.
They step them through it. It's disgusting. Let them figure it out.
But also going back, yeah, guys, don't do inappropriate things. We notice. We notice. We know.
And if we want to interact with you in a way, we will interact with you in that way of our own volition.
Just don't be.
Damn right.
Sheesh, we're gonna go. Alright, so. Okay, so this one we had to change from life on, but it basically, what is your favorite unit? I changing this up. Or character from the anime and why?
Overlord!
Overlord!
Okay, well.
All of them!
I didn't think this cute voice could do that, huh?
Oh
I
my
have
god.
a lot of husbands. All of them are my husbands. I'm married to like 6 cards.
Oh my god!
Wow!
Jesus.
Wow! No, we all have a favorite. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Same here. With my G deck right here. That's 16 cards now. Wow. I am.
Yeah,
I have my G deck right here though. Okay. Do we all have a favorite? Okay. We all have a favorite character. We all have a favorite female, male, favorite female unit, and favorite male unit, or favorite animal unit. Or dragon unit.
Yep. Well, dragons are animals.
Dragons, yeah,
no,
they are.
Dragons are dragons.
Dragons. Okay. So let's go down the line. Favorite female character in the anime. I like Asaka.
I would say Kourin too.
Kourin, you have a fan.
I like Royal Paladin. She's blonde just like me.
I feel such a.
She can be kind of a badass. So yeah, I like her.
She was the only one to ride on the motorcycle.
Yes, she was.
I'm gonna go with Kourin too.
Yeah.
Actually, even though I love Asaka, Kourin is actually, I go back and watch the Kourin episodes more than anybody. I like her.
The kinship's intensifying, and I love it. And I'm sorry, guys, if I'm sorry.
You run the page, so you get to quote. But Kourin is because I like her at the beginning of season 3 because she was like, I want to be in that same club Aichi's in. I don't care about all the other guys. I want to be in that club and like, okay, you guys want to fight me real? I'll take you serious. If not, they're gonna beat you out within the first couple of turns. But like, go.
And we're not gonna help out in a cryptic way anymore. Kind of.
Oh, sorry.
Go on.
Bring back Kourin, people. It said, but we are happy for minivan with Idol Fan. Idol Fan happening.
Idol Fan.
But Kourin, I think she is a good player, and I think they didn't give her enough play time in all the seasons. Kumi, your thoughts of why Kourin your favorite?
Well, think about it. She was able to, I guess, accomplish a lot and have people take her seriously, and that's really important as a female in this I cannot talk. This mostly male-dominated community. So she definitely stands out of the box.
All right, Kourin, why do you like yourself?
Because we are the king. because he kind of cosplayed as King Alfred.
Oh, wait, you
uh,
did.
I'm sorry. Because there was a while where I wasn't able to be fully into Vanguard like I should have been, because should have been there from the beginning, but then a lot of technical stuff happened with me and personal stuff. And then when I got back, it was season 3 era, and then it's just Kourin resonated with me a lot. And that's also why I ended up from playing the clan I played before to playing Royal Paladin Stray and playing Jewel Knights, especially.
Jewel Knights of the anime Jewel Knights have some of the cooler people like, oh my god, that awesome. And the literature.
And also I'm going to do the Kourin deck challenge.
Kourin deck challenge.
Sometime.
Yeah. Okay, so we all established Kourin is our favorite character, female character.
Yay.
So I kind of
previous podcast I went more in depth.
Also, one more thing about Kourin is that unlike, okay, I am going to say this about Asaka, and this going down on record, I don't like how they always have her card fighting for Rin. That's her main purpose. I'm like, you can card fight for yourself once in a while. That's why I like get kind of feedback. I'm like, okay, I know Rinsama is the one the greatest character ever, but you should be card fighting not to trying to impress him or trying to do it for him. You should do it for yourself. Misaki, I don't know. It felt boring watching her matches.
Oh, it's poor Misaki if she was here.
But then
you take into account that that she had to get the perspective of the others around her for her to get out of her funk and everything.
That's true.
And I think it was mostly male players too.
Yeah, mostly male players. But I get tired of.
And then I gotta denote my Kourin then because of Legion Mate. So.
But she was doing it for like she was trying her. She tried in the wrong way.
It was mostly for her, but it's also because she wanted to still.
Yeah. Okay, so favorite male character. Okay.
Oh God.
Okay. Well, that's one person. Anybody who have a guy character go out and it has.
Oh yeah. I mean, who's French?
Oh my god! I knew
he looks so good. He's just perfect. He's the perfect character in this anime. I mean, since he hasn't been here, I haven't been watching the anime anymore. I mean,
okay.
It was the reason I watched the anime. I even went to the World Finals in 2015 with Gold Paladins because of him, and I lost terribly. But I was committed to Olivier, you know.
Gaia.
Yeah.
Okay, so Gaia.
Only because he's French and he looks good and he uses like bluish flames, and I love the looking of bluish flames. Yeah, that's only because of that.
They have shown him. They have not done much for him. But he still have the bluish flame, so we are like, okay, you show him. We see him in the episode. We see him doing stuff. Bring him back. I want to see him back, kind of, because bluish flames. I love bluish flames. My favorite male unit is in that deck, so that's why. But my favorite male character has to be one that from every single season. We see him in season 1, season 2, season 3, 4. G1, G2, and now G3. Rinsama, of course. Yes! The only character to be in every single season. But I liked him because at the beginning he was evil, and I'm like, okay, but it was like not the normal. I'm just the bad evil. Boys. No, because he wasn't like this evil. He had this quirkiness evil. I like. Dude, he did not even know how to open the automatic doors. How evil can he be? So, like, okay, overall, Rin is just... I love watching his fights. He nowadays, he go from being that quirkiness, and then he get his serious battles. And, like, as a card fighter, I respect him because not pulling out the triple crits whenever he wants to, but because... he understands the meaning to card fight strong players, and it's something like I want to live up to one day. Like, I respect you as a fighter, so I'm gonna give you give it to you with my all and have
You
fun
want
doing
to
it. Shut it, Corinne.
finish
Alright. Who your favorite?
my favorite.
Yes.
Oh, it's hard for a male. Jesus. Can,
No.
I'm sorry. I'm supposed to make this quick. But I like Kai.
You like Kai.
But I
Okay.
like Ibuki. I love the new Ibuki. And I also like Mamoru now. And I can't. So
It-
there.
Okay, you good. I'll take that because Ibuki is a close, really close second. I can. Okay. So we'll come back to
Hey!
this. Okay, quickly then. I need to go through this quickly because we got time issues.
No, skip me!
I know if you're about to see it.
Nuh-uh. Okay, so my favorite character is Ibuki. He's done a lot of great things to help out Chrono. He's just a really interesting, mysterious character, and who doesn't like mysterious? Okay, go ahead.
TV show that's it. There we go on Ibuki. We love Ibuki. Okay.
Okay, we all love. Okay. We come back to units when we have time, but I'm going without questions because that one long one. Have you guys ever been in a situation where a guy says something like, "Well, since you're a girl, you should play Pale Moon, Genesis, Angel Feather, Oracle, Ding Ding, Bermuda Triangle," and how does that make you feel? So basically, guys automatically thinking we should play the female clans by female characters, and I have to say, I didn't know Pale Moon was going to be played. I did not know Pale Moon was going to be played by Asaka. I chose Pale Moon because of Nightmare Doll Alice, and I did not know that was going to be a female character playing it. I don't care if a male or female character playing it. I play Aquaforce, I play Gears, I play Go Paladin, I play Roll Paladin, I have Dabbard, Incogro, and Great Nature, and Neo Nectar. So when a guy assumes you should be playing those clans, I have never had that happen to me. But if it does,
Yeah.
I am going to get pissed off because what the heck? I know how to play my clans. I am really good at Pale Moon because I chose it because of my units, not because of a character. Go,
I mean,
Corin.
in the end, it's just the way you feel about playing clans, like your playstyle or
Mhm.
not. Even the artwork. I mean, I
Right.
play a lot of clans. Kagero is my main clan. There are big dragons, it's fire, and it's not girly at all. But it's just the way the control the deck has, and the way you can play it. It's just my playstyle, and maybe some other girls' playstyle. It's just it's very upsetting when guys just tell you should just run a girly clan. I mean, again, we are girls, but before being girls, we are just players among other players. I mean,
Right.
it's just a shame that because we are girls, we are seen, in a different way.
Right. All right.
So, quick question for you: like, when you're facing someone new and you're like, "Stand up, Vanguard," and you reveal a Kagero starter, are they taken back a little bit?
With new players?
Yeah.
Yes. If you're facing
Um,
somebody new, like during regionals or
Oh,
something.
so
You're facing
yeah,
someone new, not facing.
Yeah, actually, I've never really, started a phase because I'm just more focused in the game. But I guess that they were expecting something else, and I have to admit myself that when I'm playing against women,
Mhm.
I'm sometimes in Manchester, I faced a woman playing Spike Brothers,
Oh.
and
Wow.
when she
Okay.
revealed the starter, I was like, "What?" So
Well,
I
it's
think
okay.
that-
Spike Brothers get the brunt of everything.
Yeah, I think that myself, I'm a bit, biased because I start reacting as a man, and I shouldn't.
It's what they shaped us to be. We gotta break the system.
Yes, this
Yeah,
is why we're doing this podcast together.
Yes, that was
But
the
I
support.
think that's also because who plays Spike Brothers aside from that troll deck that Kai told us about.
It is troll, but it can be very dangerous. So
Right.
you don't know
Yeah.
how to play against it with the break ride in Legion. But
Oh, no,
yeah,
yeah.
it's
Like, Spike Brothers.
I agree on Spike Brother. When I face them, I'm like, crap, I need to go on my defenses game here. They're not easy. Not many people play them, so I don't know the play
See?
style. So yeah, So yeah, it's like, what the heck? What is Spike Brothers doing here? I can see Great Nature. I can see Morikumo, Nubatama. Spike Brothers? What the?
Yeah, exactly. They're like more weak, kind of weak clans, and like all the competitive, the meta clans for men. Woo woo!
I blame Morikawa for that.
Play Morikawa.
Blame Morikawa. I don't maybe Kyo too, but I blame Morikawa because people have nicknames. Alright, go for it. It's a YouTube. Do you feel like you do look down if you do play you don't play a clan that female
I
eyes?
mean, I mostly prefer, like frilly, girly clans, but I like to dabble in different things. And like people question me, "Oh, why are you playing that? Why aren't you playing Bermuda?" Leave me alone.
Kourin?
And it's okay if you want to play the frilly cards or anything. We're not like talking smack about it. It's okay to
No.
play whatever you want to play. It's what you want to play.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
And
And
you
also,
should
I
not
want
be
to addendum.
go.
But go.
Go?
No, go.
Okay. You should not be looked down upon because of what you chose to play either. It's like I choose a clan because I feel it more torment. Like with what Helen said before, because it make me feel good. It fit my playstyle. And if it fits your playstyle, then you should play the clan that you feel more comfortable with.
Exactly. And I want to do addendum. I'm surprised Token Rambu is not listed there.
I'm
'Cause-
surprised too, but everybody consider it as a joke clan. I'm sorry. Don't hit me.
Oh!
I'm sorry.
It's Etrange, or however you pronounce it anymore. I can't even pronounce it anymore. I got so upset because that's because I won. Oh.
Moving on.
Moving on. Her in the background that I'm laughing. Okay, next the question. Man. Okay, here we go. Next question is towards more this. It's a 3-part question. Gonna kill him. You know who you are when I say. Do you think that winning a regional world give a different outlook on how players view you? We only have one regional player who won. So does that kind of change how people perceive you?
Yes, I think it does. I mean, maybe because I won a regional, the biggest in Europe,
Mm-hmm.
and then I qualified as well for the World Championship. So I think that twice in a row it makes people see you different.
Mm-hmm.
Or like you're more part of the community, you're more like a guy, like all the other guys. It's it's different for female players who don't have a kind of they cannot say I won here and here. So when you are seen as a good player, you're recognized as a good player. It's very different, and I can see this difference from between 4 years ago when I started playing and now. So it feels pretty good, to be part of the group
Mm-hmm.
and not to be just a woman.
Yeah, and I think hopefully we all want to be like at that brink one day to be able to be at regionals and not to be seen as just a woman but as a card fighter and as an equal. And lately I have been seeing more female players at regionals, and I went. But like last year I was happy because I looked around and I'm like, man, I was like the last female in. I'm like, that felt good. I felt like I was carrying on that like ongoing. That's for this to prove that hey, you can do it and it's possible. And it doesn't matter. Vanguard not just a guy game. There are a lot of female players out there. I would go into more of his question, but it's like really long, and maybe we can do a one this again, a part 2, and go into more detail with this question. You don't mind if you want to do this again?
We can
Maybe
save
we'll go
the rest
we
of all the
we can
questions
switch
for part 2.
Yeah.
And we can switch it around. It'll be daytime for her, and it'll be nighttime for us.
Yeah, we'll do it that way if we have to. Okay. So let's see, we're almost at an hour, so 15 more minutes and then we can end this. So, what is the best way to eliminate stereotype created in the community, such as a girl probably don't collect a lot of cards and therefore do not have good traits and other type of stereotypes? Um, stereotypes as in she's a girl, she's not gonna fight good. She's a girl, so she doesn't know how to trade. She's a girl, so there's a helicopter in the room.
Hello. Elaine, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Okay.
It's just the fan on her computer, probably.
No, it's just the coffee.
Oh, coffee!
Oh, it's a Keurig. I hear a Keurig.
You're the Keurig!
Are you gonna make me?
I'm loving this podcast. So, do you guys think there are stereotypes in this game? I mean, we've gone through some of them.
There's gonna be the stereotyping, the sexism.
And the best way to... And do you think the best way to disprove them is just to beat Cardfighter to our fullest and show them we know what we know?
Essentially to disprove them.
Your mic again.
Okay.
We're gonna edit this really well. Yeah.
Okay, so it's basically to disprove them, and on the what the other side can do is be a decent human being. If you see a person that's just came down the stairs, doesn't know what the hell's going on, ask if they're okay and stuff, and not just sort out your cards and stare at them while they stare at you.
I kind of fit the one stereotype where, oh, you have bad traits. Yes, I do. I have shitty trades. I don't buy much. I buy singles mostly. So, of course, I'm going to have bad trades. The most I have is a $10 card. Leave me alone.
But here's the thing.
I cherish all my cards, but I'm a collector. So I'm you can't say I have bad trades when I want to collect everything.
But here's the thing. With Vanguard, they're making so your old bad trades are now good trades.
And then they want to hype it up, and they're like, "Oh, it's no, let's back up."
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Skype, don't do this to me. Skype, don't do this to me.
I didn't know that not collecting cards was a woman thing or girly thing. I mean, I have plenty of friends who don't have a binder or collect cards. I don't see it as being, girly thing or good trades. But yeah, if I have advice for all my fellow female players, if they don't want any more stereotypes, just hide your breast when you're playing.
Oh my gosh.
If it's 80 degrees Fahrenheit outside, bring a sweater.
Bring a sweater.
Pretty much.
I swear that when I'm going to play during winter, I just have big, hoodie. I hide everything, and I'm just... no one can see me.
I was wearing shorts that day. Oh my god.
Don't worry, I wear skirts all the time, so I wonder half the time. Oh my gosh. Okay, so basically, it's not us to eliminate the stereotype. It's up to you guys to help too. It's a two-sided coin. We can only do so much.
Yeah, it's just be a human being. Just act normally, play normally, talk to them. I think that sometimes some female players are a bit afraid because they are in just male environments and they don't know what to say, how to talk to them. Just act normally. I mean, they're not going to bite you, or I think that sometimes men are a bit scared as well because they don't know how to react against a woman. So in the end, it's just the two of us have to act as a human being, as you would do, at work or in the street. It's not because you're playing card games that you're different.
Right. I agree with that. That's actually really good.
That was very well said.
Yeah, we'll accept that. Okay, so we're going on to the next question. Are you accepted in the TCG world? I mean, that sometimes there are a lot of guys saying that girls can't play types of game or something, so I'm just curious about this. Let's see. Alright, so I like to believe that in Vanguard, everybody accepted quickly. There no bad or good. We all accepted, right?
Majority, sometimes there are cliques,
Right.
certain groups that don't, they already have their little group.
Mm-hmm.
And oh, you're new, you're not included. I've had that happen, and it's not fun. You feel like you're on the outside looking in sometimes. It's
This is
hard.
I think this is for any Vanguard play, for any TCG player. Like when you
Right.
knew, and
Exactly, any community.
right, because I remember all right, I'll be honest with the current college I go into, and I know some of the people are listening in. I was scared to approach them to play Vanguard. And I don't know if I should approach them. Would they accept me? Would they not? They were like a nervous wreck. Like being a new kid at a new school all over again.
Yeah, and no one. You won't. You can't talk to anyone. No one's gonna come talk to you. That was the exact feeling on Tuesday.
Okay, what were you saying?
Uh,
It makes you really self-conscious.
I think in TCG world, everybody accepted, but there are groups that make you feel like you are the outsider looking in. So then, how do you handle that? Well, I guess you find your own group or make your own group. I mean, when I was beginning to play Vanguard, I basically was glad that the one who made me make my first page, Luquier, forced me to do it. And I saw there were other people, and then I'm like, okay, well, they're like a little small group of people playing game that run pages, so I'll just join them. And look where I am now. I'm playing Vanguard, going to regional, something that would not happen if you do not just open yourself up to and take that risk. And if it doesn't work, you'll find somebody else. It's how it always is. There is a group of people for you. You just have to look and find it, whether online, at school, or at your locals. There is a group for you. And if not, if you're a female player and you have issue with meeting or going to people, I run the page. Come meet me anytime. I'll be here to help you through anything.
and you guys are my TCG worlds, so I would like to think I'm accepted by all of you.
Of course.
How that in France? Is there does it feel like that way too? Like it's hard to get accepted?
Yeah, it's exactly the same.
Okay.
As you said, it's just like school. In the end, when you're new in school, you have to make your own place in a group, and it can be very difficult. But in the end, what brings you together is a card game. So just play a lot of games, and then people will get to know you. And maybe they will, ask you if you want to go for a drink with us after that, or, grab something to eat. And this is how you get, part of a group. I mean, at first I was like alone. When I first arrived in England, I was new in this country, new in this community. I knew no one, and it was very difficult for me to get friends. And between two rounds, to dare talking to each other, to someone, and in the end, yeah, just playing, people getting to know me better. They yeah, they look different at you, and they accept you in their community, and you're just part of the group. It takes time, but just don't give up. It's not very difficult. It takes time, but it's not difficult.
All right. I'll do one last question, and like I said, we'll do this again soon
Yep.
if possible because this one was not bad. This was kind of fun. I hope. Okay, so last question is: how does it feel to play TCG where females are rare?
What?
Basically, how does it feel playing Vanguard when you know there are so little female players?
Okay.
I hate that's the mindset that we all are into.
Yeah, I mean, let's see. In our main group, there are only 4 girls, right?
Yeah.
In my team, I'm the only girl.
Yeah, me too.
Me too.
I was the only girl at the shop I normally go to.
Same with my locals. I'm the only girl, so it does feel not weird, but kind of sad.
And it's sad that we're having this podcast.
It's sad that we have to have a podcast for this.
Yeah, but I love that we're having this podcast. But
Oh, yeah.
Premise-wise, it's sad.
All right.
I never had a situation where I was the only girl, because there was another girl at locals, and she
Okay.
gets really petty. Like she
yeah.
said that she wanted to kill me,
What?
like literally kill me. I'm like, oh, okay, so this is way beyond a card game here. You really have it out for me. Okay,
Bye, Felicia. Okay, bye, Felicia.
you are petty, and it's hard sometimes facing other women because they can be intimidating and like they can get really catty.
There are.
I think it's a territory thing too.
Yeah, that's snobby. I really don't, I don't get along with women as much as I do men, but like I get along with you guys just fine because it's different. But
And we're not threatening to kill you, maybe.
yeah,
Okay.
so that I don't know. That's an experience, I guess.
I guess. Go.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I've never really thought about it. I mean, I've been the only female player as well for a few years, I would say, because now we are like 3 regular female players. But usually, I mean, if I don't know how to say, but if you feel or if you think that you are the only female player, and you try to act like that, like if you try to act different, like to show them that you are a female player and the only one, this is maybe why men tend to have this kind of stereotypes, or they tend to behave differently. I never thought about it really. I mean, if people ask me, are there a lot of female players in TCGs? No, there are not, but otherwise, it's just about being part of the group, part of the community, whether you are a man or a woman. I don't know, it's a bit weird as a question.
Well, like for me at school, there are more female players, so it's cool seeing like all the type of girls playing it too. So I like yes, but I guess it is a stereotype automatically when you think about it. Even we have the stereotype built into us, thinking like
Yes.
there are not many girl players, and it kind of reflected in the anime as well. I mean, with Vanguard G, we have like 1, 2, 3, 4 girl card fighters, but they don't get to play as much as the males. So like, okay, Bushiroad, you give us a female character, have them fight more than the same female player. There's more to them. But
And spoiler alert, not make stupid decisions.
Oh, God,
That last episode. Go on.
Okay,
Sorry.
Go.
That's for tonight. That's for tonight. Let's go.
Okay. But I feel like if there is somebody who is a female who wants to play and feel like, well, I should not get into this because there's not going to be any other female players. Here are 4 of them. Here are 4 people who play who are female. So there is a lot. You just have to find them. They may be scared too to come out because they think it's a male dominant type game, but not. Vanguard, to me, is probably less male dominant than as our TCG. You haven't played Wise, you know what I mean. God.
Maybe they need to try to appeal to both demographics at the very least. So.
Right. Okay, well, like I said, we'll come back to some of the questions that were not asked when we have more time to go into detail, because we have lives, people. We have to pay for the card games.
And we would like to have the other 2 here, and we would also like to have more time with Elaine. So, but
Yay! Love to have more time with you too.
Yeah, because this was actually fun. I love this whole thing. It was fun not just only talking about it, but if we can get a couple of matches at you later on in the months or so, it'd be so fun to play a cool matches with new players from different places.
It was great
if we could
having
record
you.
matches. Yeah, it was great having you.
It was great having you, and hopefully you want to come back again.
Yes, of course. Well, I'm just this week. This Saturday is my regional for trios.
Ooh.
So I'm going to play in England again.
Okay,
Good
good luck.
Best of luck.
Yes, thank you.
We'll be rooting
Oh
for
look,
you.
our hearts are with you.
Yeah. So, good luck.
Thank you very much.
And hopefully, if you're using Overlord, the Legend,
I will.
or
Of course, I'm using Overlord.
let me ask: is it Overlord, the Legend, and the Cross?
No, it's not the cross.
Oh, it's great.
Whoa.
Oh, it's the legend with the break ride, with the great, with the rebirth. Yes.
Oh my
Oh,
god!
it's
God, this is.
old for the words.
Oh man! All
It's
right.
weird, but it's strong.
Okay,
Make it work.
if you ever want to do a video profile, we will be here wanting to see it, and we'll question you. We know that some people will.
Yeah,
It sounds
sure.
great. It sounds great, and hopefully, like I said, you want to do this again, and even whenever you want a car fight, we here. We'll car fight with Skype cams and all that stuff. We crazy.
Definitely hit us up anytime.
Yeah. So, for those of you who are watching, thank you for the questions. And like I said, we'll come back with a part 2 with more questions and maybe more discussion on our favorite units and not just favorite characters.
Mhm.
And after we get them with our regionals and all that stuff. So, thank you. And like always, say bye bye.
Johnny.
Bye.
Bye bye.